Don't for me.
Oh, wow.
This is mental.
I'm a corner man. That's full
Oh,
disclosure.
that's even worse.
So let's say you are up there, Tommy.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Hello and welcome to O2 Inside Line live. I'm in the heart of the England rugby camp in the middle of the Autumn Nations series, and we've got a couple of Saints, some beautiful Saints to welcome to the show tonight. Give it up, please, for George Furbank and Tommy Freeman.
Hello,
yes,
mate.
boys. Yes, boys. Great to see you. I hope you guys are well. First things first, let's talk about the Australia game. We have to bring it up. Just how have you recovered from that? Have you recovered yet?
Probably not yet. No, I'd probably let it fester for the rest of this evening, and then come Monday morning, probably. A fresh, exciting challenge. So yes, look, we're all pretty disappointed. That's not how we imagined Saturday going at all. So look, I don't think we performed anywhere near where we want to be able to perform, and also we got to a stage where again we should have won that game and didn't come out with a victory. So yeah, it's been a pretty tough day today, but like I said, it's wake up tomorrow with a new challenge. So.
Yeah, I think I was there, pitch side. I was heartbroken for you boys because I know how much it means to you to try and get that win. Tommy, you feeling similar?
Yeah, exactly that. To be that close and to kind of be up and be in a position to win the game, it hurts that little bit more. So we'll be looking to lift our heads up and get after this week though.
Okay, let's get some feel good. Now, Freemo, we've got a nice few clips here. We've just got a clip here of just you going over to some friends and family, your missus, I think. How important is that to give you just a little bit of perspective?
It's a good job that's your missus, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say, is that your missus?
Yes, it is.
Should we double check?
Yeah.
It is good.
That's vital. Like, they're there to support you. They've been there through your whole journey, and to kind of have them to lean on after a result like that is extra special. But kind of through thick and thin, they're always going to be there. So no, it's important to have them to be there.
Great to see your old man, big Quins fan, isn't he?
He is a big was.
Still is. Yeah. He's always a Quins fan. Boys, roommates. So I hear there's a little bit of beef here because. Could you just explain, George?
We got a snake in the camp, mate.
We've got a snake. Is there another traitor? Is that bad?
There could be.
Talk us through it, mate. What's happened?
You go.
Yeah. The first week we came in, I was put with Finn and Freeman was with Manny, and Freeman is usually with Finn, to be fair. So it was a little bit of a surprise, but like I get on very well with Finn, so I was having a nice week. He's not much of a snorer. Manny, on the other hand, is a very good roommate, but is a massive snorer, like relentless as well. Like there's no breaks. So Freeman was obviously struggling to sleep in that first week, so he decided he'd go to Alice, who's our team manager, who sort of sorts out the room situation, and tell Alice that I was also a snorer. And they tend to put snorers together. So I walk in the next week and I'm put in with Manny and Freeman's in with Finn. So yeah, it was. We had a bit of beef, didn't we?
We did
for a day or two.
You've got to get that beauty sleep.
Yeah. You do.
Look after number one, mate.
Yeah,
after number one.
You really are. You have to. Furbs, there's a little clip here of your little reaction game that I see that's going on in camp here. Now, you look pretty good at this, mate. Laser focus.
Oh yeah.
Good score that you got here, mate?
I'm pretty happy with it, yeah. I thought Manny would be pretty decent, to be fair, and come away with a little victory against him. So.
And is this something that is just a bit of fun? Obviously, it's a little bit about perception, I'd guess, and reaction times. Or is everyone getting involved in it?
We're doing quite a lot of vestibular stuff at the moment with one of the physios, Kate, and that's part of the routine. So there's a lot of like keeping your eyes fixed and shaking it. We look ridiculous, by the way. Like if you come up to the gym and watch us doing this thing, we've got helmets on our heads, spinning our heads. We've got like focus on a point and shake your heads like that. Like it looks ridiculous, but beneficial apparently. So that's what we're being told anyway. So it's trust the process.
Trust the process.
Looking ridiculous.
Ask no questions.
Yeah, one of those ones. Yeah.
Head down and just do what they say.
Exactly. Push and buttons.
So vestibular is always like eye stuff.
Yeah, like your ability
to
like your brain-eye coordination.
Amazing.
She's explained it to me.
Okay.
I didn't really understand, but I've got along with it. So
cool. Makes you good at catching and stuff.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Cool. Boys, we've had loads of questions. We've been inundated with questions, actually, because everyone wants to know what's going on in camp, how are you boys? I want to send you loads of questions, but the one we keep getting asked is camp life better or worse without Danny Kerr in it?
Who's asked that one?
It's honestly, it's hundreds of questions. It's actually D-Care, that asked that.
Loads of burner accounts.
Yeah. Tommy?
No, we miss you, mate. We miss you. Yeah, you bring some spirit, and yeah, no, we do miss you.
Nice.
It's
Really
definitely
nice. Thanks. So who is running the socials then? If the social sec's gone, who's taken over?
Who is the social committee? This campaign we're not really. We don't have the time to have. What social? Yeah, tell me about it. Fred and Ches originally took over Banton Deck, didn't they?
Who were they again? Who did they?
They were Dick and Dom.
Dick and Dom.
Yeah, they were Dick and Dom.
Yeah, but
I'd say they actually did an alright job, to be fair. But like, it's a tough act to follow.
Really.
But there's not really been. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's been quiet on the social front. Jinx added Mitch into the social committee on tour. And he was an absolute waste of time in the social committee. So I think he's been binned off, even though he's not in camp. He's been well and truly binned off. Yeah.
Okay. It's a bit of a poison chalice. Everyone who gets it has got injured. So you actually don't want to.
Maybe that's why we don't have a social committee.
Anders does a bit, doesn't he? Anders, he organises a lot. He's a good organiser.
But he can organise anything and get stick for it.
Classic Underhill. So the England Rugby podcast O2 Inside Line. There's a new episode coming on Tuesday. Tommy Freeman. Your episode, I have to say, was amazing. You talked a bit about your epilepsy journey.
Yeah.
How did you find that, opening up about that?
I felt like I've opened up about it like 5 times now.
You don't have to. Well, you plug it again because the people can still download.
Should we go again? Okay. Yeah. No. Obviously, the main point for me is to make people aware and kind of inspire if you're in a similar boat, really. And yeah, if I can help someone pick up a rugby ball or carry on doing what they love, then yeah, that's the win.
Good on you, mate. Jamie George's episode last week was brilliant, and this week we have got England assistant coach Andrew Strawbridge. Check it out.
There's a thing called ICU psychosis. Sometimes the drugs they give you to keep you alive was a roll of dice thing, you know. It takes you to all sorts of places. I would have sworn that the experiences I went through, and it seemed like years, that those experiences I went through, I'd have sworn they were real. I remember at one stage, my wife got flown over, and I was mindful at one stage of saying goodbye to her. She swore at me. She swore at me and said, you know, that's not going to happen. And I was resuscitated, a few times. I had relatively young children who didn't understand and who got told I wasn't going to be there. You know, they were told that. So tough on them, really tough on them. I was just a lucky, lucky man. You don't know what you've got until it might not be there anymore. You're listening to the England Rugby podcast O2 Inside Line. I'm Andrew Strawbridge.
Make sure you subscribe on Apple, Spotify, and now, lads, YouTube Music.
Yeah, I like it.
Nice, that.
Big moves to get that episode of Andrew Strawbridge out first thing Tuesday. Boys, how's your cornhole?
Never done it.
Never done it?
Nah.
Okay, rules are simple. You're going to go head-to-head, 8 corn bags each. Get it through the hole, you get a point. Tom Curry, believe it or not, is leading on 6.
That's impressive.
So let's play. Who's oldest? You get to decide whether you want to go first or second,
there it is.
George.
Yeah, I'll go first.
You go first, okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to go alternate.
Perfect.
You'll throw, Tommy.
It's good clarity.
Tommy.
It's good
Okay,
clarity.
perfect. Okay, here we go, George. Best of luck.
Okay.
Okay. Thomas, good start. You can knock
Yeah,
that in.
there.
You can knock that in
There.
for 2.
No way.
Okay, that might go in.
Yeah, pop that in. Oh, interesting.
That's a real low one.
I should just block his way in.
Come on.
I need to dunk this now.
He goes one up.
This is it. Get up.
Oh, okay. There's a bit of traffic there.
Has he got 6 in here?
Yeah.
2-0, Tommy, you need this.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Freeman.
It's all right.
Okay, reset. Better.
Yeah,
Like
okay,
it
I think
that
that
can
will
drop.
fall.
That's
I think that
aggressive.
can drop.
Oh, George. Okay, George. Tommy, we need this. No one yet has got
Like you there.
0.
This is nuts.
Just
Oh,
an
miles
FYI
off it.
before you
Yeah.
go, Will Stewart got 1. That's the
Okay.
worst
Okay,
score
okay.
we've seen so far.
Dunk for me.
Oh,
This
wow.
is mental.
I might be dropping 2 of yours in here.
Can you?
This could, you could play tactically.
Yeah, I
guys.
Could just
Oh,
leave.
this
Yeah, launch it.
My man.
Oh,
Big
yes.
I can get
3-1.
So I can even this up with this one.
Can you? What's the score? 3-1.
You've won 3-1.
Aim for the hole,
But
mate.
he's got 3 on
Aim
the
for the-
rim.
I could drop in.
There's no coaching.
Yeah, but I can't lose.
Aim for the hole.
Because
mate.
if I drop
Yeah.
all of his in.
Yeah, but yours will go in. Yours will go
Yeah,
in.
then
I
you
can't
could,
not.
this would be amazing if it was 4-0. We go decide.
That'd be nuts, wouldn't it?
Oh, nothing. Okay,
that
round of
was-
applause to George Furbank. He wins 3-1.
Come on.
Is that the
Cheers.
worst? That's the worst. That's the
Good
worst.
O2 Inside Lines, This Rose is England's exclusive behind-the-scenes documentary, and this week it's featuring Bath and England scrum half Ben Spencer.
My first impressions of Spenno, he joined Sarries from, I think, Cambridge. I can't remember the year. We had like a scrum half crisis, came in, didn't say a word to anyone, really shy northern kid. Spent a bit of time down south, but like one of those freakishly talented people, like really annoying people that's very, very good at everything. We played a lot of golf together when he first came to Sarries, and yeah, he was like, he could be a scratch golfer if he wanted to. He's ridiculous. But like generally just so impressed with his work ethic. He got thrown in at the deep end, you know, first at the club, but also obviously when you play for England, it's, you know, playing on the biggest stage, and he just didn't seem too fussed by it all really. He was so level-headed, so mature for such a young player at the time, and I think he's been able to continue that throughout his career. He's been, yeah, just a brilliant player at club level, and you know, now getting his more opportunities at international level, I think is the right thing for him, because he deserves it for all the hard work he's put in.
Yeah, away from the pitch, I'd probably describe myself as quite quiet. Probably spend a lot of time with my family off the field, and I really enjoy that. So yeah, like I said before, I'm probably not one to show my emotion too much, but you know, when it's needed, then I will.
Thank you so much for all your comments and questions for Tommy and Furbs. We're going to go through a few now. These have all been sent in on Instagram. First one is from Jack Henderson 117. What is your favourite food, boys? Furbs, I'll go to you first, please.
Do you know what I'm loving at the moment?
Go on.
Is just like pie and mash.
Yeah.
Like, it's so good, mate. And Chef's done a few banging ones as well.
You got any northernness in you, Furbs?
Well, yeah, all my mum's side of the family from Yorkshire way, so probably where it comes from, stems from, yeah. But a good pie and mash, a bit of gravy, can't go
And
wrong with
if you
that.
ever throw a Yorkshire pudding there as well, it's...
With a pie and mash?
Why not?
That's a bit
Two greatest things to come out of Yorkshire.
It's a lot of like, yeah.
Yorkshire puddings, 3 actually. Yorkshire puddings, your mum.
not wrong.
And the host of this show.
I'm making the cut, is it?
That has to make the cut.
Hopefully. Tommy, favourite food, mate?
I like an Indian.
Nice.
My parents aren't from India though, but I do like it. Well, I thought you were going down that
What's
route.
your go-to order? at an Indian?
Tikka masala, yeah.
Nice.
Nice plain
Tikka
naan.
masala.
Is that boring?
That's so
Plain
plain,
naan,
man.
garlic
Plain
naan,
naan, plain
plain
Oh
naan.
my
Is that
days.
nuts? I like an onion bhaji if that spices it up.
Yeah. I'm a korma man, lads. Full disclosure.
Oh, that's even worse.
Full disclosure, I'm a korma
That's
man
right.
with a plain naan and a few onion bhajis.
Really?
And
That's not. You can't really call that
chips.
curry.
do you have chips with Indian?
That's criminal, dude.
Anyone?
No, I like curry sauce with chips. But
Right, okay.
I wouldn't.
Next time.
no.
Indian restaurants do great chips. You heard it here first. Right, this one's from Noah Roberts 11. This is in the whole squad, I want to know. Who wins in a 100-metre race right now in the current England rugby squad?
Slides.
Ollie Slater,
Ollie Slater.
straight in.
Yeah, I'd go slice.
He's quick,
as well,
isn't
yeah. I reckon it'd be pretty close between him and Manny. But I think Slice has probably got him.
Really?
Yeah. I reckon Manny maybe wins like the first 15, 20 metres,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
Slice goes.
And
yeah.
you boys would like
Oh, miles off it.
miles off it.
Oh, miles off. Ted Hill.
Ted Hill is
He's
rapid.
quick.
Ted
he
Hill
is.
is rapid, mate. Like
Yeah.
he's at above a 10 metre per second before.
Has he?
Yeah, he's a quick boy.
Big old goose. Ted.
Big old goose. Yeah.
Good on him.
I'd like to say I'd be mid to low in the 100 metres at the backs.
Yeah.
You'd probably be.
You glide
you'd be
well.
mid
You
to
glide
high.
well though, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just takes me 50 metres to
I'd
get
like
up
to be up there just
Yeah.
because, yeah, I probably need to be up there, but
Now, let's say you are up there, Tommy.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Steve watches this like, religiously. You're up there, man. Okay, last one, and thank you very much for your questions. This is from Danny Windsor, 35. Who is the most entertaining person in camp? Like, who makes you laugh the most? Who's replaced me, basically?
Who's the joker?
I think Rands makes me laugh a lot.
Yeah,
he just
he is probably up there.
Yeah, winds Dicky and Genji up, and it is hilarious just seeing their reaction.
And then proceeds to just get filled in. But he kind of loves it as well. Yeah. He's a joker. Entertain, like Manny, if you like, he's someone who like if you get stuck in conversation with, you are just like mind blown in terms of he's the most opinionated, stubborn man I've ever met in my life. So you'll have some wild conversations with him, and you can never change his mind. But like the conversations go on for hours. Him and Colsey together, oh my days, that is some spectacle. We said they should actually just have their own podcast, give them a topic to debate, and let them go at it, because it is entertaining to sit there and watch.
No one will listen to it, but it'd be entertaining to sit. Boys, unfortunately, our time here is over. I have to go home. Not just back to my room that I had for 16 years.
You gonna get parked for the night?
I might just give Steve a call and just see if there's a spare bed.
Yeah, that'd be nice, that wouldn't it?
That would be nice. But boys, thank you very much for joining us. Give it up for the boys one more time. So fortunately that's it for O2 Inside Line Live this week. Make sure you keep connected on all of England Rugby's channels to see what the boys are up to, building up to a massive game against South Africa this weekend. Can't wait to see it, boys. Best of luck. Unfortunately, short and sweet from me. 1 week in, 1 week out. I'm in Dubai next week, so you have the pleasure of Chris Ashton in this seat. So thank God you got this week, boys, eh?
Let's hope he doesn't do a good job, mate.
Yes.
You won't be back.
Let's hope. Yeah, thanks, John. So thank you very much for joining. See you soon.
This fixture is 115 years old.
Defence in line. What can England do with this? Stewart driving! Oh, Freddie Stewart! Youngs go the other way. Oh, lots of white shirts. And one of them belongs to Tuilagi. You want box office? You've got it.